Question 19 asks us to compute the cost of equity for new common stock. It gives us the information that Brown Company expects to earn $3.50 per share during the current year. Its expected payout ratio is 40%. Its expected constant dividend growth is 4%. And its common stock currently sells for $40 per share. Okay, it says new stock can be sold to the public at the current price, but there's a flotation cost of 10% that would be incurred. Now we have to calculate the cost of equity. Before we get started, this earnings per share, otherwise known as ESP, is not D1 because our formula that we're going to use is here. In order to calculate the first dividend, or D1, we have to take this earnings per share and multiply it times the payout ratio. So the payout ratio is going to indicate the dividend that we're expecting to receive from this particular share. So we'll get started. And we'll start by just inputting the information that we're given already. So we have earnings per share, $3.50, payout ratio, 40%. In order to get our first dividend, as I said earlier, we'll simply multiply the earnings per share of $3.50 times our payout ratio, 40%. That will give us D1, or our first dividend that we can expect. The price at 0 we're given, and it's $40. 1 minus the flotation cost. This is going to be important for the lower half, or the denominator of this particular equation. So 1 minus our flotation cost of 10%. I'm just going to put an equal sign in front of this. Now we can go ahead and compute the denominator of the formula. So P0 times 1 minus the flotation cost. So this is going to be equal to P0 times 1 minus the flotation cost. It's going to give us $36. Okay. So now we can enter our growth, which is given to us. Our growth rate is 4%. Okay. We have everything we need now in order to compute our cost of equity. So in this area, I'm just going to set up my formula. So we have D1 divided by P0 times 1 minus the flotation cost. I'm going to put this in a bracket. And of course, for this particular exam, I don't believe we'll be able to use Excel. So just walk through everything that I'm doing on paper. Okay. So now that I have D1 divided by P0 times 1 minus the flotation cost, I'm simply going to add the growth rate. Once I do that, and turn this into a percentage, because it might not necessarily be in that format, I'm given 7.89%, which corresponds with answer choice B.